Hello, this is we're coming to you from the Healing Gardens on 1 October and the 5th anniversary of the tragic shooting on the famous Las Vegas Strip. At the south end of the Strip, we had a temporary memorial that was actually created by thousands of mementos and artifacts that people brought for their loved ones. But Greg Zanis brought 58 crosses from his home in Illinois, handmade, to put on the Strip to honor each and every loss. Charleston Hartfield is a policeman, and he was off duty that night and attending the concert. Of course, once the shooting began, he went into action as a police officer, shielding other people and putting his life on the line, ultimately losing it. He left children behind, a loving wife, a loving family. And My Angel Cafe did attend his funeral, and we do have a video from that funeral when his coffin was being carried into the church. And we praise, we are thankful for all the police officers and responders, the first responders that were there. I happen to personally know an ambulance driver who, as he drove towards the shooting, kept on driving, and even though he was told there was live fire, he said the rat-tat-tat on the ambulance. They didn't know really what was happening until they were there and having to carry the wounded out on gates because they didn't have enough beds. So we thank all the first responders and the policemen for their sacrifices, but we're here today to honor those that aren't with us. And we want to thank the police department here, Sheriff Lombardo, and Clark County, Metro, all the police, firemen, like I say, all the first responders. We just want to thank you. You're in our hearts every day, and losing one officer is losing one officer too many. So obviously every life is precious, but right now we want to focus on first responders, and that's why we're sharing a little bit of video from the Healing Gardens. And Healing Gardens is a place to come and remember all the victims, 58 of them that were tragically gunned down in our nation's worst shooting massacre in the history of our country. So that's a very sad memory. But we're here to say we love you, we pray for you, and we know one day we'll be with you and look forward to seeing you in heaven. God bless each of you and bless the family of Charleston Hartfield. Let me read a little bit so you'll know a little bit about what the inscription here reads. It says, Charleston Hartfield stood 64 inches, but his legacy stands taller. He was born in Southern California. In 2001, he graduated from Lexington High School and enlisted in the Army, where he spent his time as an 82nd Airborne paratrooper. And I'll tell you, that's a great division to work for, because I served in the 82nd Airborne as Federal Secretary, and that's really a great division. He married his high school sweetheart, Veronica, in 2002, and they welcomed their firstborn, Isaiah, forgive me for pronouncing that wrongly, probably shortly after. In 2003, Charles served in Operation Iraqi Freedom and was deployed to Iraq for just shy of 1 year. In 2005, he transmitted to the National Guard and moved to Las Vegas, Nevada with his family. In 2006, he became an officer with the Las Vegas Metro Police Department. So I just want to tell you, we're talking about a pillar of the community, and God bless you, Charleston Hartfield. Coming live from the Healing Garden on the 5th anniversary, Kathy Neighbor, My Angel Cafe.